going on, guys? I know I'm a little late with this video, but I felt like I had to do it because I like his message and I like his ideas, and I really want them on the debate stage. So I really wanted to talk about Andrew Yang. He's running for president on the Democratic ticket. He is his one of his main points is UBI, Universal Basic Income, but he's calling it the freedom dividend. And what that is that you give $1,000 to every adult in the United States uh, to basically take the edge off, help Americans get back on their feet, or just pay for things that goes back into the economy. Pay for pay for health care, or like a private insurance, or pay for child care, or just put that money back into the economy and create jobs. And when you have more demand, you buy stuff, it generates more people, you need more demand, you have more jobs. So that's what his main thing is that he's running on is UBI, the freedom dividend. And I found that really interesting. He gave a detailed analysis about this on Joe Rogan's podcast. If you haven't seen it, go to Joe Rogan's podcast and check out the whole. I think it's about an hour and a half. He goes into the detail with this policy, and he talks about that. Joe Rogan did hit back, like, oh, are people calling it socialism? And he said it's not socialism, and he gives it. He breaks it down. Another one is like he wants Americans to try to focus on vocational training. Learn a trade, learn how to be a plumber, a carpenter, stuff that robots essentially can't do right now. It's going to take a long time. Stuff that's going to be very complicated for a robot to do. And the reason I say that is because he's been campaigning hard in Iowa and places that where truckers are at, because he's been telling them that self-driving trucks are on their horizon. And he's a numbers guy. He loves to talk about numbers, and he talks about, and this, and this is just going to save money. The better the technology is going to be, the less you're going to be working. So we need to hit this head on, and fix the situation. So he wants people to go to college. He doesn't believe in free college like Bernie and Elizabeth Warren, Tulsi Gabbard. He's not really for that. He's really for making it affordable, and he wants people to really focus on vocational training, learning a trade. Which I like that idea. Personally, I like that idea. I'm in the construction field myself, so I know how to build stuff with my hands, and I know that the value of a person that does know how to make stuff, fix stuff, is very high. You can make a good living at it. For a long time, you always heard that, oh, don't work harder, work smarter, and that has been, it's been a stigma for people that are in construction or they want to learn a trade, and they're looked down upon. And I think that's bullshit, to be honest, because I love working with my hands. I love making stuff, and I feel very accomplished when everything is finished. But yeah, he wants to focus on that, and he has he has great ideas. Like I said before, he's an entrepreneur. He knows how to create businesses and jobs. That's what he was doing in Middle America, teaching people how to start their own business, create jobs in Middle America. But the reason he's running for president is because when he saw that he was helping people build these jobs and create jobs and build these businesses, he was seeing that automation and AI was coming faster than he thought. And he went to the big tech companies and talking to them and asked them, like, are you guys doing this? Like, are you guys in overdrive trying to get this going? And they were being honest, and they said, yes, we are. We are in full 100% pedal to the metal. We want this to happen, save money, and unfortunately, millions of jobs are going to be lost because of this. So that's the reason why he's talking about the UBI, the freedom dividend. A lot of people have mixed feelings, but I actually didn't know this, But Alaska does something like this, that they get a dividend from the oil companies. They get $1,000 to $2,000 every month, I believe, and it's been happening for like 37 to 38 years. So they've been doing it. So it's not like it's a foreign thing to the United States. He talked about Milton Friedman, that he was for it, Martin Luther King. But I suggest you check out the Joe Rogan podcast, and he details his policies very well. And you give him a look, see what happens. I want him on a debate stage because that's something we've never heard before. That's a new policy that I'd never heard before, and that's a new policy I'm pretty sure that you'd haven't heard, or in this way as somebody running for president. And he's in the same situation as Tulsi Gabbard. He's trying to get individual donations. It's 65,000 individual donations. I have donated to a couple of people just to get them in donations. Tulsi Gabbard, Andrew Yang, and Bernie Sanders, and to get as many voices up there, because we have so many corporatists, and Elizabeth Warren is there, and she is a progressive as well, and she has her faults, but she's up there. But we need more voices and different ideas. We need to stop with the same old, this and this and this. We need different ideas, and I think Andrew Yang has some good ideas. Of course, I love Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders. All of them together will have a great conversation, great debate about policy, and that's what we're all looking for. We're looking for someone that we can believe in, someone we can gravitate towards, and eventually vote for them. So anyway, guys, I don't want to go too long on this. Andrew Yang's running for president, and check him out. Check out the Joe Rogan podcast. And as always, thank you so much for supporting the channel. And I'll catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.